let's go into Trader. Great store, great store.
All right, so this is what Trader looks like. It's right in the heart of Akihabara. It's right in the heart of Akihabara. So you're not gonna miss it.
All right, let's go in. All right. I want to show you the game that I got. You know how I showed you that Zombie Nation was like a $600 game? They released this in Japan, which is the Famicom version and the NES version of the same game. So here it's 62. I got mine for much cheaper than that because it was used. I think this might be used too, but either way, great game. Really funny, really funny. I'm really looking forward to streaming that for you. But yeah, just check out these special editions of Switch games. Like, how cool is this? It comes with a figure. Very cool. All right, so on the first floor of Trader, they've got a ton of Nintendo Switch games, Nintendo Switches. Good stuff. Glasses for some reason. Alright, so yeah, they've got a huge Nintendo Switch section. Got lots of consoles here. Oh, cool, what is this? Oh, Density Go on the Wii. Man, Density Go is a huge franchise here. I never realized how huge it was. I think it's on like 10 or 11 different systems. It was even released on the Wonder Swan, which is a black and white system that competed with the Game Boy, but somehow they have a Density Go freaking game on it. That's crazy to me. Yeah, so lots of Switch stuff. And then over here, they've got a ton of PS4 stuff. And again, all systems. It doesn't matter if it's a Switch or it doesn't really matter what it is. It's going to have big box games. Good lord. Yeah, so if you're a fan of big box stuff, like look how big this box is. This store has really good prices too. This is like 57 bucks. Pretty erotic. Oh, sorry. Alright, so ton of PS4 stuff. I wish I could show you more, but I don't know what you guys want to see. A lot of God Eater stuff. This rack is usually where they have the Lucky Bags, right up here, but they're sold out. Under here, we've got like the cheap game bin, Final Fantasy Stadia, $5. Anything good in here? There's usually good stuff in here. Kingdom Hearts, this is the one that I got. This game, $3.80. This game back in North America is worth over $70. That's nuts. Same with this. This game's like $4, and back home, this game's worth like $60, $70, which is just nuts to me. All right. So they've got lots of PS Vita, and then they've got a huge PSP selection. PSP was absolutely monstrous down here. Here's PS3 stuff. Here's some DS stuff. It still blows my mind that I saw brand new Nintendo DS games in a retail store. Like not a store like this, like an actual retail store. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It was in my Hiroshima video, and it was also in one of my Kyoto videos. But yeah, you can still walk into a big box retail store and buy DS games in Japan. Very cool. All right, let's go up to my favorite section. As you guys know, I love collecting old video games, vintage video games. The way that I feel is like, new video games are so expensive, right? Back home in Canada, they're $79.99 plus tax.
It comes out to about $95. So I figure instead of buying a brand new game that's going to lose like 80% of its value within a year, I'd rather just invest in an old game that's continuing to get more expensive, you know? But there's some expensive stuff in here. I think they have Snow Bros here too, yeah. See, okay, here's a perfect example. Snow Bros here, very rare game. This game was $5,000 at Super Potato. Here it's still very expensive. It's $3,000, but that's saving you $2,000. Same with Gimmick. Gimmick was 600. It was 680,000. Here it's 228,000, which is still a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but it's significantly cheaper than it was in Super Potato. Significantly. Very cool. Some of these games I have, like back here, you see Kid Dracula. I do have that, but without the box. And without the box, it cost me, I think, $30. But you see, when it's boxed, it's worth so much more than that. And here's another one. This is the game that I just showed you that I got downstairs. Back at Super Potato, it was 60,000, and here it's 42,000. So just go to Super Potato first, see if it's there, do some price matching, because I've never once seen a video game cheaper at Super Potato. Oh my god, this game is famously garbage. This is a game where you're a little kid who just picks up garbage in the Universal parks. So stupid. Alright, did they restock their N64? Not really. Not really. James Bond. I'm going to show you guys something that I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but once you've noticed it, you'll never unsee it. See how he's holding the gun here? Doesn't it look like his mouth is going like really long and he's got this huge chin? Once you see it, you can never unsee it. And it just looks like a huge mouth. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've got anything really new here. Sonic Wings. What's this? Wrestling. Not too much here. Mahjong games are so popular in Japan, and these people are like celebrities. That's crazy to me. Especially this guy. Look how sad he looks. He's like, I don't want to be on a video game cover. Looks like he just got divorced from his wife like the day they took that photo. This game, I have no idea what this is. It looks really cool though. Model Music Paint. It's very strange. They've got some game guides. One thing that I'd love to see some Nintendo 64 game guides, but as I said, the Nintendo 64 was not popular here. So the entire time I've been here, I think I found like maybe five or six game guides for the N64. I was lucky enough though, I did pick up a Ocarina of Time guide. So that's pretty rare. That's pretty cool. Alright, so here we got lots of Sega Saturn, Sega 32X. This is actually a really good game, Star Wars Arcade. I don't know how good it is on the 32X, but it's a good game. Doom. Alright. So yeah, lots of Saturn. You see that the Saturn was so much more popular than the N64 in Japan. When I was young, I never met anybody who had a Sega Saturn. I've never played a Sega Saturn in my entire life because the N64 and the PlayStation were so much more popular. But here in Japan, yeah, the Sega Saturn was super popular. This looks like a cool game. It's got my favorite monster on it. Yeah, I really like this store. I would say that this is probably my second favorite store out of all the stores that they have here in Akihabara. See, Resident Evil 4. Downstairs. Oh, I guess it was a PS4 version, but it was $40 less at the other store. And like brand new releases here in Japan, like AEW Fight Forever, $100. Like that's just nuts. All right, so over here they've got a small import section. Yeah, they've got a small import section here. They used to have boxed N64 games, but looks like they're all sold out of them. Yeah, looks like they're all sold out. Oh, Capcom Classics. That's cool. What games are on here? Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Tormented Souls. What's this? I've never seen this game before. Classic survival horror. Yeah, this looks cool. I'll have to remember this. Tormented Souls. It's an import game, so I'll be able to get it back in North America. Very cool. I love survival horror. It's probably my favorite. It's probably my favorite genre there is. What do you guys think? What's your favorite genre of video games? I would love to hear it. I love survival horror. It's sad that there's not really that many survival horror games or franchises in general, you know? You've got Resident Evil, you got Silent Hill, but there's not really much else. I think Siren is another survival horror game. I've never played it, though. If anybody has any recommendations for good survival horror stuff, please let me know. That would be great. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, $126. Good lord. Expensive. Yeah, so Trader also has a ton of boxed stuff. What's this? Super Xevious. Yeah, they've got some cool stuff here. You're always going to be paying a huge premium though if you buy boxed stuff. I still haven't found that Hitler game for a good price. That'll be maybe a Christmas present that I get myself. Yeah, so this place has a really good selection of retro stuff. Not so much N64 stuff, unfortunately, but other than that, it's got a really good stuff. It's even got a whole bunch of PC Engine stuff. It's got a good selection of Famicom Disk System stuff. What's this? Oh, it's like 6 different discs for one game. Wow. What's this? Very cool. Neo Geo. Game Gear. Game Gear is also a pretty rare thing. You don't really see much Game Gear stuff down here. Let me show you the systems though. They've got a really good selection of systems here. So they've got the GameCube. I've got this, the gold one, the North American gold one though. I think the North American gold version is more expensive than the Japanese one because it was only sold at Toys R Us. My sister got me that for Christmas, and it's still stood as the best Christmas present I've ever gotten. This is very cool. A Panasonic 3DO. The games on this thing are god awful, but it's a pretty good price for a boxed one. $200. Very cool. PC Engine Duo in the box. Very cool. What's this? Sega Saturn. $120. That's really cool. This is something that I would like to get one day, but the games on it are garbage. It's more of a collector thing. You can get a Dreamcast for under $100. What's this? This looks like a PC Engine. Yeah, PC Engine. Sega Saturn, Neo Geo CD. Twin Famicom, very cool. Yeah, they've got some really neat stuff here. They've also got a ton of figures here. What's this stuff? Oh, 3DO. I wonder if they have Flowers of Robert Mapplethorpe. That's the best 3DO game there is. Oh, they even have Jaguar games. Iron Soldier. God, the Jaguar was terrible. Another system I've never played. Videos. Oh, 79 bucks. I need this. Audio video splitter. Oh wait, no, that's not what I need. I don't even know if they invented them. I'm sure they did. But I need a splitter for a RGB cables. Because when I do my streaming, I would like to be able to plug my console into the TV and the capture device. Alright, that's going to be it for this store. Let's get on to the next one. Very cool stuff in here. Alright, let's go.